I hope everyone is feeling fantastic and this video reaches you in good health. The times we are in needs no introduction today, but we are on the verge of getting back our lives now and our livelihoods. The film industry is gearing up for their next productions, and the transport department is going to be a very important part of it, especially in terms of health and safety. So in today's video, being a qualified COVID supervisor and a trained transport manager, I will walk you through all the measures that we are implementing here in the United Kingdom to make your production worry-free, and how we play our key part in minimizing the risk of COVID-19. This video is not a sales pitch. The goal of this video is to provide producers the confidence that we are COVID-19 ready for their next filming, and provide transport companies the assistance to create that secure environment. Because our only weapon against this virus is information. The right information and in-time information. Transport is made of two components, the man and the machine. While the machines literally are the wheels, the man becomes the face of a company. My job on set is to take care of the man, the machine, and the production. But in this video today, we will only focus on what it takes to make your man, the drivers, and the machines, your vehicles, fully COVID compliant. It is based on the guidelines given by the Government of UK, NHS, broadcasters, and industry unions and bodies. We have done all the hard work, so you can just sit back and relax. Well, between man and the machine, men are the obvious greater risk. And that is the reason we have devised and enforced strict procedures for them to be safe, and educated them to keep others safe too. Everyone working with us needs to first self-isolate for minimum 7 days. And then everyone gets tested. We then provide them a risk and safety awareness training. And because the idea of the training is not just to train them, but to educate them, they then have to pass an internal assessment to prove that they are now well versed with all the safety guidelines. Lastly, and most importantly, all of them are trained for a hand and cleaning hygiene, because a good personal hygiene is an effective measure to fight the spread. All the drivers follow these guidelines religiously on set and otherwise. The virus can easily survive for many hours on various surfaces, which makes it very important to treat the machine as a potential risk too. So after safeguarding the drivers, here are the safety measures for our fleet of vehicles. A rigorous jet clean for all the vehicles before the start of a project. Then a manual and extensive cleaning inside out. A dedicated transport helpline number and safety advice stickers on every vehicle. Social distancing is an important aspect in the fight against the virus. So inside the vehicle, where it is a higher risk, clear markers will indicate and maintain distance between passengers. Every vehicle will have a sanitizer station for the drivers as well as the passengers, along with a handy storage space for all their PPE. Brilliant. So now, all the drivers and all the vehicles are clean, sanitized, and ready to be on set. But that doesn't mean that our precautions are done. Far more complex responsibilities lies ahead for us on set, but we are ready for it. Every driver must pass the temperature check before entering the set every morning. Each one of them have to sign a self-declaration telling us about their travel history, their household, and most importantly, their health changes. And not just that, every driver will be trained to maintain a self-checklist
which will tell us about their pre-arrival cleanup and their post-wrap cleanup. And obviously, not to forget, every driver wears a mask in presence of a passenger. The frequently touched areas of a vehicle are cleaned on a regular basis. All the drivers wear their gloves whenever they are in a communal area or touching outside surfaces. And then all of them are advised to be in their own vehicles when they are stationed. It will reduce the unnecessary stress on the communal areas like the craft or the unit bases. While it is highly unlikely that someone develops symptoms all of a sudden, but a smart management always hopes for the best but plans for the worst. So what if one of your passengers develops COVID-19 symptoms in your vehicle? As part of this new directive, all the drivers are trained not to panic in this situation, but to immediately find a safe place to park your vehicle. As the crucial first step, isolate the passenger showing symptoms from all the other passengers and inform the producer or the production immediately so that another vehicle can be arranged for the rest of the crew. Then, without losing any time, seek medical advice. Now, as an important precautionary measure, the patient has to self-isolate. And as soon as you drop off the patient, disinfect your vehicle and then disinfect yourself. An important aspect from here on will be to self-monitor yourself and educate the passengers to self-monitor themselves too. And then get tested in next 5 to 7 days just to be safe. And this was just one of the scenarios that can happen on set or in transit. Every day I am training more and more drivers with new scenarios and evolved responses in our risk management training. I would suggest the same to all the transport companies. The coming months are going to be tough for all of us. Now, a healthy competition is always good, but what we must not forget is that joining hands will always achieve more positive results than cutting hands. My humble plea to all the production companies, no matter whom you hire, just make sure that they know and follow the current guidelines at all times. And to the transport companies, I would say that these guidelines are not just for the safety of the passengers, they are for your drivers too. Make use of it. I hope this little effort of ours will help you. If you would like to see more videos of other departments, do subscribe our channel. Our next video on the production guidelines and how your next film set will look like will drop very soon.